All right, welcome back to the channel. Look at what we have here. We have 3 scoops now. I used to have 2, now I have 3. I've got my original 9x6 travel scoop. I've got my 11x8 stainless, and now I have the Pro titanium scoop. I'm going to tell you what the differences are. This will just be a quick run through video. I'll compare them and show you the differences. First of all, this is my first scoop, I think my first CKG. I may have filmed on this very spot right here when I debuted it. There's a video. This is a nice compact travel scoop with the travel handle. I have a piece of tape right there. I don't generally take it apart unless I am traveling. I leave it in the car in one piece. But this is the smaller compact travel stainless scoop. Then the go-to I've been using for a couple years now. This is the 11x8 stainless with the carbon handle. And the third one I've got now is the titanium Pro scoop with also the black carbon handle. The Pro scoop has this finer grid down there in the bottom, so they all have the same 10mm hex pattern like that, but the titanium is the Pro version, so we've got a little more finer sifting. This is going to work much better in the wet sand. So in the dry sand, so you can see the difference in sifting, the 9x6 does just like that, sifts through real nice. The large stainless, just like that. And I know you're concerned about those little fine holes, right? They won't sift quite as well. A little slower, but it still does the trick. I guess if you're in clumpier wet sand, you may have a little more difficulty like that. So that's why this one is going to be ideal for the wet sand. It'll pick up those small targets that fall through and you end up losing in the surf. That's where I'm going to mainly use that one. It's not that I won't use it in the dry sand, but yeah, if the sand is clumpy, it's not gonna quite sift out as easy as this guy here, like this. See, that's just right through. All right, I'll give you the main differences on these guys are not only size and material, but the two, I'll lay them down like this so you can see them, like that, and like that. All right, and if you look at the side view here, you can see the difference in angle between the three. The stainless, the larger stainless, has an angle, an attack angle, you can call it, which is 40 degrees down from horizontal, and the smaller travel and the titanium scoop are only at 25 degrees. So the steeper angle, you're going to be able to dig straight down without angling the handle over quite as much, but you're going to have to angle it back further to keep the sand in the scoop. So I think in the dry sand and that it's fine. In the wet sand, it is nice to have a more shallow angle so you don't have to tilt down into the water and don't lose targets quite as easily. So yeah, it's sort of a win-win for the titanium, having the Pro, the smaller sifting in the wet sand, and then that more shallow angle like that. All right, then let's talk about weight difference between the three. What do you think that titanium scoop weighs? It's nearly identical in size to the stainless. Let's start with the travel scoop. That's 2.75 pounds. We'll put that on the screen here. 2.75, don't forget that. 2.75. Then we get over to the stainless. That's 3.4 pounds. Put that right there. And then the titanium is only 2.4 pounds. That's a bit less. I know I have the travel handle, which has a little extra material in the middle, but this full-size titanium scoop is actually lighter than the smaller travel scoop, and it's a pound lighter than the stainless scoop, and it's noticeable when you pick it up. 1 pound difference is huge. You can feel it when that thing's sitting on your shoulder. So huge weight difference. I think that's probably the biggest feature of titanium. Not only is it durable, but it is very lightweight. All right, that's it for a little comparison between the 3 scoops. Hopefully that's helpful for you if you're making a decision between which one to get. If you're interested in a CKG scoop, I have a link always down below in my video descriptions, and a little discount code there. You can get a little bit of savings if you use my code. yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm excited about trying out this titanium scoop. That one's going with me today on my next hunt. That'll be my next video. So thank you to CKG, and thanks for watching.